It was one of those games you don't want to miss out on. There was a serious rivalry. Back in the day, Real Madrid versus Barcelona was a special match, like it still is today. It's always been given special importance. I experienced the Clásicos when Luis Figo left Barcelona to sign for Madrid. That made those matches even more intense than they would have been anyway, or even than they are today. But you tend to have good memories from those games. You learn such a lot from them. The truth is, of course, that it's completely different playing in the Bernabeu or playing there. They are always emotional matches.
Fernando Morientes is one of the privileged few who knows what a Clásico feels like from the inside. He represented Real Madrid on 9 occasions against Football Club Barcelona in one of the periods of maximum rivalry between the two clubs, and even enjoyed the experience of netting against the eternal rival. Appearing in a Clásico puts players in the shop window worldwide. Morientes, a lover of the game, never missed a detail of the clashes between Madrid and Barcelona as a kid, and so for him, the player who made all the difference in his era was clear.
It was always Michael Laudrup. When I began watching seriously, he was the reference. I began following him when he played for Juve. Football wasn't as powered by the media as it is today, but you could still follow his progress. Then when he signed for Barcelona and then Real Madrid, we could enjoy watching him here in Spain. He was the reference. I never went anywhere without a photo of him.
Fernando Morientes arrived at Real Madrid in 1997. The striker from Cáceres had made his first division debut 4 years earlier with Albacete before spending 2 seasons at Zaragoza, where his goal-scoring feats earned him the attention of the Bernabeu. His first spell at the club lasted until 2003, a period which saw him win Liga titles and the Champions League, and coincide with some of the club's all-time biggest names.
Raúl gave me loads of support from the moment I signed, because we knew each other from playing in the Spanish under-20 side in Qatar. He helped me from the off, and we went on to become good friends, both on and off the pitch. That always helps you to feel more a part of any club, and I felt really committed to the club.
Morientes was one of the players who stayed at the Bernabeu after the arrival of Florentino Pérez to the presidential box, meaning that he went on to share a changing room with Zinedine Zidane, at the time probably the best player in the world.
When he arrived, we didn't have much of a relationship, because the language barrier meant it was a bit difficult. But little by little he started fitting in. And in sporting terms, what can I say? In person, he was introverted, although I think that had to do with the language. But it's also what he's like. As a teammate, he always brought something to the board. You don't always need to talk to bring something to the team, and he was like that.
Now the Frenchman's on the bench at the Bernabeu, and few as well as Morientes know his virtues and what he can bring from the bench to the Clásico.
I think that all his experience as a player and his preparation and knowledge of what football is about will all be helpful to the Real Madrid first team. He's already brought all that to the youth categories at the club, and everyone was happy with the way he worked. Now it's at a different level. But he's got one of the most important things in the changing room, and that's the respect of the players. He's got that guaranteed because of who he was. Now he's got to get his ideas across if he wants to take Real Madrid as high as he can.
Real Madrid come to the Camp Nou, where Morientes knows what kind of welcome awaits Zidane and his side, and where Real Madrid would appear to have little hope of catching the Catalans in La Liga table. But Morientes has been around the game long enough to know that anything's possible.
Barcelona seem to be unbeatable in inverted commas, playing good football, winning matches and picking up points. And their advantage is a significant one. So they have to realize that La Liga is going to be hard to compete, even though they have to keep pushing for it while it's mathematically possible. But anything can happen in football, and even though it looks complicated, we'll have to wait to the end to see what's going to happen.